Good evening, guys. What's going on? All right. Who is feeling bearish? Who's feeling bullish? Guys, it's all good in the hood, man. It's all good in the hood. Market looks like it's a nightmare, but it's really not. A lot of us have been dollar cost averaging today, stuffing those bags, topping off bags that we were hoping for opportunities to continue to stuff. And those opportunities were presented to us. So we definitely took advantage of it, guys. Hopefully you did too. JASMY down 3 spots in rank to 71, down 9.5% on the day, down 20.4% on the week, up 61.4% on the month, and up 434% on the year. Market cap 1.66 billion, volume 379 million. Not too bad. If you look across the market, guys, like I said, there is a fantastic opportunity for you to top up your favorite bags, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is. And if you're feeling stressed out, guys, if you're upset, just put your portfolio away, right? If you're not buying right now, let me ask you this question. Did you plan on selling your bags at the end of December? If you didn't, why are you so upset right now? If your timeline for when you planned on taking your profits and leaving the market in the bull run hasn't changed, why are you upset right now? This doesn't make any difference, right? If everything was the reverse and everything was up, if JASMY was up 9.3% instead of down 9.3%, would you be selling? Probably not, right? If you're smart, probably not. So what do you care right now, right? What do you care? We're not even close to the top of this market cycle. So that's why I would say, put your phone away, put your portfolio away on these red days. If you're emotionally, if it hurts you emotionally, and just, take a deep breath and just go to the gym, watch a Harry Potter marathon or something, like watch Elf, watch a Christmas movie, spend time with the family, do something except look at your portfolio, right? If you're not buying. If you're buying, then, look at your portfolio, right? Because you have an amazing opportunity in front of you right now. An amazing opportunity, okay? So let's go have a look over at the JASMY chart right now. Let's see what we got going on. A little bit of pump action so far in this candle. We're up. We're at 3 cents 449. I really wish we didn't fall below the 30-day SMA, but hopefully we can break back above it with some conviction. I really have to adjust my channel here. I haven't really adjusted my channel. But so far, we are in this descending channel. Things look, this is a bullish structure, guys. Okay. And on top of this bullish structure that we have, we also have a golden cross that's forming right down here with the 100-day getting ready to pass over top of the 200-day. So we have a bullish structure here. We have a golden cross getting ready to take place in a matter of a couple of days. We have the RSI cooling off very, very nicely, down just barely inside the neutral, almost at oversold levels on the daily time frame. If we go over to let's go to the weekly. The RSI, again, in the neutral, so it's cooled down quite a bit on the weekly, 57.09. Going over to the 4-hour. What do we have on the 4-hour here? See the RSI majorly oversold on the 4-hour, guys. And we broke above the 200-day SMA on the 4-hour, and we've tested it as support now. So I think we're going to see continued upside here. RSI is down at 29.36, starting to get very oversold on the 4-hour time frame. So yeah, going over to Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, 97,200 roughly, right? We have fallen below this channel, so let's adjust it here. Let's adjust our channel accordingly. And we broke to the upside here, but now we're down. So let's play with this a little bit. Let's adjust our Let's adjust our channel. And okay, so guys, listen, we fell back below the 30-day SMA on the daily time frame for Bitcoin as well. RSI is starting to slip into oversold though on the daily time frame, 48.97. We go to the weekly, same thing. It's still a little overbought on the weekly time frame. We're looking at 69.21, so we could use a little bit of a cool off there. What do we have here? Let's go over to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, again, just like on JASMY, the 4 hour time frame, 29.99, starting to get in deep into the oversold, which is good. But we're using this 200-day SMA has been resistance for the last 12 hours. So we would like to see a break above the 200-day SMA for continuation to the upside. That's for sure. Now, guys, I want to show you something here. This is something that we were looking at just as part of what we were looking at over on the Patreon. We did some fantastic, TA tonight over on the Patreon. We were looking at some things, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek as to what we were kind of looking at, okay? Just so that you can understand where we are in the cycle. And so everyone can kind of relax a little bit. Let's clean the chart up just a little bit here, right? Now, this was the election in 2020, okay? So right here, we have, this is 12/12. That's the 12th of December. So right in this little window here, let me zoom in so you guys can see it, okay? So right in this little area here, right? Up. So this here was the middle of December. Now listen, everything isn't going to be exact, right? But it's mirroring, okay? It's mirroring because right here, a few days earlier, about a week or so earlier last market cycle, look what we have right here. What is this? I know it doesn't look like much, but that there, this just 3 days right here, that's almost a 17% correction right here, okay? Almost a 17% correction. What we had over the last couple of days here, I'll go back over here and show you, okay? And that's where we are in this market cycle now. Now, let me show you something here, okay? Let me show you something. This here is where we are right now. This is down over the last 3 days, 9%. 9%, guys, okay? So we're having a similar candle action here, 3 days of dump, okay? It was 16% in the last cycle at this point in time. We're only at about 9% right now, all right? Let's come back over here again. So it's not, thinking about the drop we had today or over the last 3 days now, in perspective, it's not that bad, right? In perspective, right? And then look, we recovered immediately, or for a couple of days after we recovered, all the way back up higher than where we fell, putting in another higher high, right? And then what did we do? We kind of went sideways down a little bit. So then starting right here, this was halfway through December. Look what we did. We went halfway through December. We went on a run from the middle of September until about the 9th of January. Bitcoin went on 126.87% run, okay? When everything seemed like it wasn't really going to go, right? It seemed bad right here, same way people feel now, right? And then boom, look at that. Like 2 weeks later, boom, 126.87% run between the middle of September and pretty close to the middle of December and the middle of January, right? Then, look, we had a correction in January from January 9th, right, to the bottom down here, a 28% correction, maybe about a 30% correction through January, and that ended January 27th. So for about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks in January, we had about a 30% correction. So imagine, if you will, if this 8%, almost 9% correction that we've had over the last 3 days feels devastating to you. Imagine what you're going to feel in January when we get a good 28 to 30% correction in January. You got to get a thicker skin, guys. Do you know why you got to get a thicker skin? Because immediately after that, look what happened next. Boom, parabolic, continued parabolic correction, parabolic. Probably another 30% correction, parabolic. Probably about a 20% correction, parabolic, right? And then we topped, okay? So if you look at the timelines right now, guys, what I'm trying to show you is that, you know, for the rest of the month here, coming up in the next couple of days, we could see a big run between now and the middle of January, and then a big correction in January, followed by another massive run to the upside, which continues to go up, correction, all the way until the peak around, well, that's not even the peak. That's January, February, August, January, February, March, that's April. So April we peaked here, okay? That's not the tippy top though, right? So April we peaked in the spring. Then look at this massive correction, guys. Between April and July, between April and July, we corrected. Bitcoin corrected almost 55% correction on that, right? 55% correction over the summer. Now, I always warn you guys, the summer of sideways. We're going to crash in the spring. Then we're going to go sideways. And then what happens after we go sideways? Oh, look, we put in a higher top. We continued up in the fall, right? And we ended up peaking in November, okay? So coming back where we are right now, guys, this is where we are in the cycle, right here. Well, actually right here, this dip right here. This is where we are, okay? All right, and you're feeling bearish. You're feeling bearish and you're panicking. When we're right here and all this is about to happen. Just a little bit of perspective for you guys, okay? You have no idea what's about to happen here, guys. Things are about to get absolutely insane. All right, now let's go look into a little bit of JASMY news here to follow up. In her latest IR published yesterday, Madam Bayashi, I'm terrible with Japanese names, representative president of APLIX, guys, being a key partner of JASMY, announced a slight delay in the rollout of the electronic payment system developed in collaboration with JASMY. This setup is due to administrative procedures still underway, so a little patience, please.
ちなみにそこに前払い式支払い手段プラットフォームありますが、
It's got the captioning underneath there, if you guys can see it. It says,
こちらですね、実は去年の今頃、こういったことをやりますと開示させていただいて、大体まさに今年の秋口から冬にかけてサービスインするっていうふうにお伝えさせていただいたんですね。ただ実はこのサービスを行うのに財務局の登録申請というのが必要になるんですけれども、それが思ったよりも時間がかかっておりまして、まだその審査が続いている状況になります。ですので、こちらのサービスが開始できるのはまだあと数ヶ月はかかるかなという状況になりますので、ちょっとこの場でお伝えさせていただければなと思います。
So it should be launched in a little while. Just a slight delay. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string. And finally, again, go give a friend of the channel, NeoXtrix, a follow over on X. He says, powerful decentralized GPUs, accelerated AI, secured data.
Junction, combined with JASMY's technology, opens a new dimension in the intelligent and secure use of your device's unused resources. An ecosystem where your GPU, phone processor, or any other idle device becomes a distributed computing engine, all while preserving your digital sovereignty through JASMY. The data required for the computation is stored, encrypted, and highly secured, while Junction smoothly leverages these resources, ensuring optimized and predictive management, allowing devices to collaborate in the background, without disrupting your main activities. Inspired by the best technologies, yet transcended by JASMY's secure approach, this system enables revolutionary applications, personalized machine learning, complex simulations, and real-time optimization of services. This unique fusion of efficiency, power, and privacy will redefine what your devices can achieve, ushering in a new era where every resource matters and you are a contributor. A new era begins and it starts now.
New era begins and it starts now. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. You have no idea the face melting pump that is about to knock on your door. Guys, Patreon blew up again today. Why, you might ask? Because I dropped a video over there with 3 microcap gems, yes, 3 of them, on a day where it would be actually a perfect opportunity to scoop up some gems. So I put that over there, guys. I also uploaded a node operation opportunity for a fantastic project over there as well. You can schedule your one-on-one coaching sessions with me over there, guys. We can help you get your exit strategy put together, your profit-taking plan. If you've never been through a bull run before, do not wait on this, guys, because spots fill up very, very fast. And if you do not have a plan to navigate this altcoin season, you're definitely going to regret it. There's a reason that every single content creator who's been in crypto for multiple cycles says that 95% of people in crypto do not make money. It's because everyone seems to think they can wing it and they'll just figure it out. And then the exchanges screw them over, their banks screw them over, their timing gets screwed over. They don't know how to identify where liquidity is in the market so that their sell orders fill. So they're setting sell orders at these prices, and there's no buy orders where they're putting their sell orders. So they end up holding their tokens for 4 more years, having no idea what happened to them and why their plan did not work, or I should say their lack of plan did not work, right? So get over to the Patreon. If you've never been through an altcoin season before, there is no shame in joining a community of people who can hold your hand and walk you through it when they've been through it multiple times. We have everyone from veterans to beginners over there. We do live group video calls on a daily basis where you can get all your questions answered. You can schedule one-on-one coaching sessions with me and so much more. Passive income opportunities. Get over to the Patreon, guys. The link is down below. Again, click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.